Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 22 of 24. Well, always with me. I usually do a Christmas day as well, and then a wrap up afterwards. So, a few more days yet. I've had a good sleep. It is 3:55. I'll be heading to work in 20 minutes or so. Still got time to make my coffee and to see what today's stitching is. 22. The month has gone really quickly, to be fair, hasn't it? It really, really has. Seems like quite a long time ago that I was opening the early bits. Right, let's see what we've got today. Today we've got What the Cat Saw, which is a little tiny full coverage by Lola Crow. That, yeah, I really should have easily bashed out. I will not get this done today. I know I said like, oh, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's probably 1,000 stitches within the picture frame, and then there's wallpaper and a cat as well. It's not a picture frame, it's a window frame, sorry. But I'll pick a couple of colours to take into work with me. I'll only get 1 or 2 strands in before I start work and in my break, and then I'll see what I can get done later on. But this is one that I can definitely get finished sooner rather than later. Little one off the whip pile, but not today, I shouldn't think. Right, okay, so that's today's. That's 22s. So we'll see how we get on. 2 more bags, which means I now know what's in 23 and 24, because it's a process of elimination, because it's not a surprise. It's been a bit of a surprise as the month has gone on, but what I put in the bags isn't a surprise because I put things in them. It's been a really nice idea, I think, to have done some new starts and some whips. And there's definitely been work I could get done on the existing whips that were falling behind rather. And so I've got quite a good box of things I can show you after. There's my little box. This has been moving around with me for the month. I've got 2 more envelopes now in it, 2 more bags, and then a whole load of, well, they're all whips now, aren't they? A whole load of whips, which I'll pull out and show later on. Not today, obviously, but when we've done. And then I'll do a full whip parade off at the end of the year, possibly first couple of days in January. It just depends on my days off. Obviously the shop shut on New Year's Day, I'm off, but I don't know if I'm going to sack the whole day to a whip parade. It does take all day. Those of us that do whip parades and have more than 10 whips, it takes all day to do it, organise it, record it. So, you know, but it's a lovely record. This will be my 4th whip parade, I think. Yes, it'll be my 4th whip parade. And I think to go back and look at, if I can be bothered to go back and screenshot, it might be nice to do a 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 for the things that I've done that for. I think that's what I might do, actually. I'm thinking about it now. It'll take a little organising, but at the end of the day, it's only watching through one of my own videos and screenshotting things, isn't it? So it should be alright. Right, okay guys, I'm going to get on with my day. I've got my coffee to make and a few little bits and bobs to get done before I leave. And then it's to work, and then it's going to be a trail around for kiddie day, I think. If I've got my stitching with me, I'll be alright. And I will see you later on tonight. I'm actually not sure where I'll be tonight, because obviously we're getting close to Christmas, so the pull to be with my kids at home is strong. But also my normal routine is to be here on Friday. There's no air cadets tonight, they've boxed off for the year. So we'll just see where I am tonight. Wrapping up's what I must do today. I'll see, have good days guys, I'll see you in a second, but for me it'll be a whole day time. See you later guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my second part of my December 22nd Flossmas. It's quite late now, it's 10:30. I've had some sleep, I've had about an hour's sleep, which I really needed. I'd got to the point where I was starting to feel poorly, you know, when you fancy yourself unwell because you're so tired. I'd reached that point, so I basically killed over and had some sleep while Flora did some wrapping up, and then she feels poorly, so she's gone to bed. But I'm not poorly, I just was tired. Lots of driving around. I went to work, obviously, did my shift at work, came home, picked up Lizzie, took her back to my mum and dad's, then took Flora to her boyfriend's. We stayed in for a cup of tea, and then we did a little bit of shopping before coming all the way back home again. And I've got to go out and get Maddie, who is in town drinking with her friends. So I've still got that to do, and then get home and get a chunk of sleep if I can. So I'll do that in a bit. Hopefully I'll have a bit more sleep between now and then. I've done almost no stitching today, about 280 stitches, which for me, you know, makes me feel like I've not done anything. The Troubled Waters from Lola Crow, What the Cat Saw, is now here. So all I did was fill in all this background blue here, and then I'm trying to see round because I'm holding the tablet up with a cup. There we go. And this second darker blue here is just there. I've done a little bit of that. That's pretty much pervading all the way along the front there. So I'm going to get all this colour done, because then that'll be, basically it's just like a little bit of like fluffy foamy water bit, a plant on the windowsill, and the outline of the excuse me, and the outline of the cat. That's the cat's outlines here. The cat's just sitting here in this window. So, and then I've got some wallpaper to do as well. There's also how many stitches of wallpaper? Like 10 stitch margin round it of wallpaper all the way around. So there's quite a big chunk of wallpaper to do, which I had started stitching and took out because it just was like a dirty grey colour and I wanted something a bit nicer. So I'll choose a colour for that by and by. I might use one of those new DMC variations I picked up the other day and do it in that. So that's where I am with that. Not a lot of progress, but this one I'll keep out because I really want to just get it done. Yeah, so wrapping up is coming along mostly thanks to Flora. I just wrapped up a couple of bits and pieces. Obviously I separated hers out, so I've got all hers to do, and I've got some other ones to do as well. But Flora's done the bulk. She's done Maddie's, she's done Lizzie's, she's done the presents for my parents. So she's been absolutely brilliant. I got on and done that. Yeah, this is going to be quite a short little video. I think I need to pull for a floss bed. I'll just go into my I'm just going to go into my YouTube and copy the link from yesterday's video, so we can do that and get that up. Just do that. Sorry, that's going to start. Don't want you to start. I want to. Oh, now what do I want to do? No. There. That's the button. Share. Copy link. There we go. Sorry about that. You think after all these days I'd be good at doing this by now, but no. Right. Random YouTube cotton picker. That one. So this is for the little thread bed that I pulled out yesterday, and tomorrow will be the last. Tomorrow is the last new start, and 41 comments. Tomorrow's the last new start, and then Christmas Eve will be the last whip, which is actually a new start that I started and I've done a tiny bit on, but you haven't even seen it. In fact, the only person who knows what it is and doesn't know I'm stitching it is the person who gave it to me, and I don't know if she's watching my Flossmas or not. So yeah, so that'll be almost like a new start, but it's not, because as you'll see, there's some stitching on it. Because I was going to do the Nitka Moscow winter lady, but I couldn't find the threads. I never did turn the threads up, so I swapped that out for something else, and that was the first thing that came to my hand that I thought, oh, I'd like to stitch on that, and into a bag it went. Excuse me. And it's not been pulled, so that's going to be Christmas Eve, which is fine, and that's 2 days away. Wow. I need to get on with bits and pieces, really, don't I? I'll do the food shop after work tomorrow. There's not a lot to get, and finish all my wrapping up after work tomorrow, and I need to make the almondy thing as well, and some macaroons for my dad. I'll try and get that done tomorrow. If not, I'll do it on Christmas Eve, which is fine too. Be nice and fresh, and that's that. So I'm just going to pull this winner out, and I'm going to get off to bed because I need to get back up soon to take Matt to go and get Maddie. So the more sleep I get, the better. Right, let's do this. I've got it all queued up. Let's pick a winner, and it's picked Lorraine Lee 597. Lorraine Lee. I'll screenshot this. She left me a lovely comment. I'll put it up here. And yes, Lorraine, if you just message me on Instagram, just emily.brind, I will get that off to you after Christmas. And as I said yesterday, anything that I have got processing now will be posted after Christmas. So please bear with me. Only anyone who's watched any of these knows that I've been doing 12 things. So 12 things every day. Right, that's that done. So guys, I will see you in the morning, and we'll pull out the last new start, and hopefully I'll get to do some stitching tomorrow. I'm not awfully sure. I don't fancy my chances, but hopefully when I get in from work I'm not going to be running around all over the place like I have been today. I didn't get back home here until 7 o'clock. So, you know, when you finish work at 2 o'clock and you're out for another 5 hours here, there and everywhere. But it needed to be done. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Right. Bye-bye for now.